Name that tune. Now the song, Name That Tune, Jim Lang. Thank you. Welcome to the new $100,000 Name That Tune. Our contestants have all been pre-tested, and a number of them are sitting in our audience right now, but they don't know who's going to be called to play. I'm looking for a legal secretary from New York City, Erikson. Come on, Ann. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to get you an opponent now. I'm looking for a student from Fort Meade, Maryland, Michael Lagmay. Hey, Michael, how are you?
Fine.
You ready to play?
I'm ready.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Melody Roulette. That's worth 10 points. Tune topics for 10 points. Bid and note for 20 points. Whoever wins goes on to the Golden Medley. And if you can name 7 tunes in 30 seconds, you will play in our monthly $100,000 tournament cash-in prizes. Ready to play. Name that tune. Come on, let's go. All right, Michael and Ann, Melody Roulette is first. Here's how it works. I spin this wheel a maximum of 5 times. Whoever's ahead at the end of the round gets to keep their money and wins a big 10 points. Melody Roulette, let's spin the wheel, and here we go. Here comes the 5. Here comes the 5. Stop. No double, but 500 is a biggie. All right, $500. We start out with a big tune. Hands by your sides and try and relax. And name this $500,000 tune.
Keep your sunny side up.
Yeah, you're right. And here's $500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Score is 1-0, Michael, but there's a lot more to come. Let's spin it again. Around she goes. And there we go. Come on, two. All right, here comes the double. Oh. Didn't make it, but it's a $200 tune. Listen carefully and name that tune. Yes, ma'am.
Please help me, I'm falling.
You are right. Oh. You don't have to take it so literally. I didn't know you meant it. All right. Here's 1, 2, another $200. You really meant that. All right. There's 3 more left. You can still do it, Michael. Let's finish it again. Let's see what it's worth. There we go. Around and around we go. 5 could make it. 5 could make it. Could make it. Hold double. Hold it. Oh. $100, but a very important tune for you, Michael, because you're trailing 2-0. Listen, both of you, and name that tune. You're right, singing the blues. One Melody Roulette. Here's another $100, and you have won 10 points at $800. You're on your way, Michael. Don't despair, because we're going to give you a chance to catch up. We'll be right back with Tune Topics, which is worth 10 points, and Michael could catch right up. Stay tuned, won't you? Be right back. To name that tune, well, Ann, you have 10 points and $800. I think I said there was a $500,000 tune. Well, we haven't got $500,000 on the wheel. 500 was what it was. But you're doing just fine. $800 already. Michael, you don't have any points, but you can catch up right here in Tune Topics. Can I call you Annie?
You sure can. In fact, now at work, everyone's going to know me as Annie on her fanny.
Well, are you all right? Everything is
I'm fine.
great. Michael, tell us about you.
Certainly. I'm Michael Lagmay, originally from Fort Meade, Maryland. I now live in La Palma, California. I'm a student, and I also work in a major theme park in Anaheim.
Well, you have a chance to catch up now because we're going to play Tune Topics, which is worth 10 points. And let's find out what our topics are. Take a look. We have, it's a no-no, foreign affairs, honeymooners, in the bedroom, and pillow talk. Let's see what comes up right now. Tune topic is honeymooners. Honeymooners. Well, 25 years of marriage, Annie. I don't know if you remember that honeymoon, but songs about honeymoons or that would fit in with a honeymoon. That's your clue, and that's the topic, and that may help. We're going to play a maximum of 5 tunes. Whoever's ahead at the end of the round gets 10 points and wins a very nice prize. All right, we're thinking honeymooning time now. And here is tune number 1. Name that tune.
Final March, Here Comes the Bride.
That's right. Here Comes the Bride is right. You scored a tune. Now you're going, Michael. 1-0. Here Comes the Bride, and that fits in with honeymoon. All right. Listen, think honeymoon, and here is tune number 2.
You gotta have heart. No?
What's that?
You gotta have heart.
No, not right. Danny?
This could be the start of something big!
Yeah! You're right. This could be the start of something big. That's a honeymoon song. Have I ever heard one? All right. Well, 25 happy years for you, right? Sure. Guys in the band, you're rotten. All right. Scores 1-1. Here's tune number 3. Name that tune. Yeah, Making Whoopee. Ah, yes, the old Making Whoopee newlywed song. All right, it's 2-1. You're ahead, Michael. One more, and you've won tune topics. Remember, we're thinking honeymoon. Here is tune number 4. Whoa, you're right. Whoa. Michael, you have just won 10 points. It's all tied up, and you won a prize. What did Michael win? He's won a color TV. Perfect for living room, kitchen, or bedroom. Now you can enjoy all your favorite programs on this beautiful 19-inch color television set. That's yours, Michael. You have 10 points, 10 for you, and you have 10 for Melody Roulette. It's all tied up means it's all down to bid a note. We'll come back to see who wins bid a note and goes on to the Golden Medley. Right after this, don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Name That Tune. Oh, we have a good one here. Michael just picked up 10 points in tune topics. You have 10 from Melody Roulette, Annie, and so it's tied, 10 and 10, which means whoever wins Bid a Note will determine who goes on to our Golden Medley. Here's the way we play Bid a Note. I read clues to well-known tunes, listen very carefully, then you bid against each other as to how few notes it will take you to name that tune. That's all there is to it. The first player to score 3 tunes wins Bid a Note, gets the 20 points, a prize, and in this case goes on to the Golden Medley. Here is your first clue. Listen carefully. This metropolitan melody created quite a rumble. We start the bidding with Michael. You won the last round.
Annie, I can name that tune in 4 notes.
Oh. I think you better name that tune, then.
All right. But right to 4 notes, and she's asking you to name it now, Michael. I'll give you the clue one more time. This metropolitan melody created quite a rumble. Here are your 4 notes.
San Francisco, open your Golden Gate.
Yeah, San Francisco. The notes did it, right?
Yes, exactly.
Those are 4 very identifiable notes. All right, Annie, you thought you had them, but you didn't. He scored a tune. Got a lot more to come, though. Here's your next clue. A British duo created this title tune for a historical musical of the 70s. This time the bidding starts with Anne.
Oh, I can name that tune in 6 notes.
Annie, I can do it in 4 again.
Name that tune.
Okay.
All right, you're going to get 4 notes again, Michael. Here again is your clue. A British duo created this title tune for a historical musical of the 70s. Here are your 4 notes.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah! Got it from the notes again, right? Andrew Weber and Tim Rice were the duo who created Jesus Christ Superstar in the 70s. You have 2, Annie. You need to get 3 in a row here now to win this thing. We're getting down to the wire. Listen to your next clue. You're never too old to appreciate this tune. And we'll start the bidding with Michael.
Annie, I can name that tune in 3 notes.
Oh, my God. Oh. tune.
I'd like to see you name that tune.
Strategy, he forced you down to it, Annie. Let's see what you can do now. This you need. Here's your clue. You're never too old to appreciate this tune. Here are your two notes.
Bronze Lullaby.
Sorry, it's Young at Heart. Young at Heart. He's a great rhythm player. You know that? He plays it just right. His strategy was amazing. He squeezed you down to those two notes, and you didn't know whether to do it or not. Annie, you did win a bunch of money in Melody Roulette, right? You won $800. We have some more prizes for you backstage, and God bless you.
Jim. I had a wonderful time.
And another 25 happy years of marriage, too. Okay? Thank you. Thank you very much, Annie. All right, Michael. You just won bid a note. Come here. We're going to take a look right there and see what you won. First, we have sportswear, yachting by Lowell Dreyfus. His and hers leisure sportswear. Construction to produce quality fashion coordinates designed in classic nautical styles for sea or shore. Yachting by Lowell Dreyfus. And you can take that sportswear on a trip or two to San Diego. You'll stay at the new Viscount Hotel located on Harbor Island with beautiful ocean and city views, minutes from the airport, offering special services, luxury accommodations, and fine dining from Viscount Hotels. Well, Michael, that's yours, and in just a moment you'll be playing the Golden Medley, and you may be on your way to our $100,000 tournament cash and prizes. We'll be right back to see if Michael can make it. Don't go away. Welcome back to Name That Tune. Well, Michael, here you are at the Golden Medley. You are a sensational bid-a-note player. You are really good. You know, I know your fellow contestants and the audience is all with you. Do you have anybody special in the audience here?
I have my wonderful parents who've been married 47 years.
Will they stand up? Where are they?
Mom and
47
Dad.
years. Michael's mom and dad.
And my sister Cindy.
And your sister.
And my niece and nephew Myra and Jerry.
Oh, you got a lot of rooters out there.
Yes, I do.
Is that sister older? Well, you only have one younger than you, right?
Exactly.
You have 11.
11
Your
kids.
parents had 11 kids?
Yeah, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, can you remember all their names? No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to ask you to name 7 tunes, because that's what we're going to do. The Golden Medley is 7 tunes in 30 seconds. Michael, for each tune that you name, we'll give you a prize worth at least $250. But if you name all 7, you know what happens?
I know.
You will play in our monthly Tournament of Champions for over $100,000 in cash and prizes. And somebody's going to win all those prizes. And why not, Michael? You certainly have family support. Now, when we play the Golden Medley, I remind you again that if you name a title wrong, give me a wrong title, the game is automatically over. So be very careful. If you're unsure of a title, hit the button and say pass, and we'll come back to it if there's time left on the clock. All right, you have 30 seconds. Everybody with them, huh? Here we go. Listen carefully, Michael, and here is tune number 1. Michael.
I'm going to pass.
All right, pass on number 1. Here is tune number 2. Michael. That's right, by Ria Moore, and you're underway. Now, that's over $250 in prizes you have already. You just named 1. There are 5 more to go that you haven't heard. Here's tune number 3.
My Delilah.
Delilah is right. That's what we're looking for. Now you're cooking. Very good. You still have 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Here is tune number 4. Yes. That's right. That's not easy. That's great. All right. You have 3 $750 in prizes. 18 seconds remaining. 3 that you haven't heard. Here is tune number 5.
Baubles, bagels, and beads.
You're right! Good going, Michael. That's right. Baubles, bangles, and beads. You have 4. That's $1,000 in prizes. Listen, here is tune number 6.
Let me pass.
All right, you're going to pass on it. We'll come back to it this time on the clock. You have plenty left.
Okay.
Okay? There's 1 tune. This is the only one you haven't heard yet. Listen and name that tune.
God bless America.
That's right. God bless America. Now, come here, Michael. There are 2 tunes you passed on. Those two tunes, all you have to do is name those two, and you'll be in our $100,000 tournament. You have 12 seconds remaining. That's a lot of time to name two tunes. The first one you passed on was tune number 1. Here it is once again. Pass again, all right? We're going to go back down to tune number 6. You passed on that one. Listen carefully. Here is tune number 6.
My little baby loves shortening bread.
Shortening bread! That's all we needed. Shortening bread. You gave us more than enough. Now, 10 seconds left. There's one tune remaining. That tune stands between you and our $100,000 tournament. Michael, your family, your friends, and me, we're all rooting for you. Listen very carefully, and you have 10 seconds. Okay, we play one more time. Tune number 1. Yes.
I hope this is Shall We Dance?
It is! You got it! Hey, come on up here. He did it. 7 tunes in 30 seconds. Michael did it. With 7 seconds to spare. 7 tunes in 30 seconds. And what did Michael win? Well, first of all, for Michael, we have a new bedroom. Armstrong's combined clean contemporary styling with functional design creates this distinctive bedroom suite. Features rich pecan finish and brass finished hardware from Armstrong. And then for Michael, we have his and hers Hellrose quartz watches. Hers with 14 genuine diamonds, his with 22, featuring unique textured design in the dial. Carried over in a one-piece case and bracelet from Hellrose. And Michael, you can start your own home gym with Excel's Brutus bench squat rack and leg developer. Quality made exercise for the home, designed to make exercising a pleasure. Furnished by Excel. And you're going to be doing some traveling, Michael, so you'll need Crown's fashionable lightweight set of luggage from the Royal Collection. Styled and durable nylon, each piece designed to fulfill your specific traveling needs, furnished by Crown Luggage. Michael, take that luggage with you on your trip for two to Hawaii. There you'll enjoy the luxury of the Hawaiian Region Hotel on the scenic side of Waikiki Beach near Diamond Head. Experience the finest in the Hawaiian Region service from the people who are the Aloha Spirit. Congratulations, Michael. You're great. Your family's great. We'll see you at the tournament. We'll see all of you, all right? And we hope to see you next time. Join us on Name That Tune. Bye-bye.
Don't miss the best doggone detective on TV. It's Ring Tin Tin Canine Cop weekdays at 5, right here on the Family Channel. Up now, it's Monty Hall and Let's Make a Deal.
This is John Harlan speaking. The $100,000 Name That Tune is a Sandy Frank production.